I solo travelled Croatia for a month, and one highlight was Starigrad-Paklenica, a beautiful, budget-friendly spot for hiking and adventure.
Did you know about this national park in Croatia? I think I might have found a little not so hidden gem, because I hadn't heard much about it, and I just spent the whole day here, and I can tell you it was amazing.
I caught the bus from Zadar, which is the closest main city, and it only takes about an hour to reach Starigrad-Paklenica.
Only 3 of us who got off that bus, and it was a very busy bus, so I guess not everybody is going here. So I'm doing a really bad job at living hostel life right now, because this like cute little apartment room, which was actually like €7 more or something than one of the hostels I was probably going to pay for in Zadar anyway.
If you've ever solo budget travelled and you're used to staying in hostels, then you understand just how luxury this is.
Beautiful. You look amazing.
Arrival day in Starigrad-Paklenica was pure chill, so I went for a lovely little walk around town, spent some time on the beach, and caught the most gorgeous sunset. It was so good that I quickly got changed and went for a short run to enjoy the last of the sunset skies and also warm up my legs for the hike the next day.
So I'm just having some breakfast first. I don't know exactly what hike I'm going on. I think there's one that goes to like a mountain hut. Go to the entrance and hopefully there's a little map. Basically in Starigrad-Paklenica, I can't say it. Starigrad-Paklenica, mountains and the sea. And it's so beautiful, and that is why I came here, because I saw a picture online, even though to be honest I couldn't find that much out about it. It just looked so nice, so I was like, I have to go there. In the end, I decided to add it into my itinerary. I'm just making some lunch to take with me. I always took my laces in because for some reason they almost come out in my Nike shoes. Okay, do you think I'm bright enough? I was going to wear all black today, and now we're in a very pink, purple outfit. The complete opposite of all black. Probably should have brought my actual backpack, but I don't want to carry that one because it's even bigger. Let's go. Don't worry, no, I'm bringing you with me. Okay, I need to go find the road that leads to the national park, and it's somewhere not too far along this road. It's so beautiful out here today. Now I wish I'd been out here like 2 hours ago. If you need any snacks for doing the hike, there is a big supermarket here. Go to the hypermarket one, because there are a few other Tommies further along, but that is the biggest one. So that's my recommendation for cheap hiking food.
Finding my way to the park entrance was easy. The roads are very well signposted. And soon, the Velika Mountains came into view. They are what make Paklenica so popular for hiking and climbing. Paklenica is actually known for its rock climbing, and the Velika Mountains offer some of the best climbing in Europe. So I'm just going to show you hiking today, but know that there is plenty more adventure to be had here. Made it to the ticket office. So I visited in September and paid just €10. This is super budget friendly for a Croatian national park. Okay, so it was less than 2k's walking from where I'm staying, which is just in the town, to the centre, to the start, to the entrance, and the car park. Of course, if you're driving, easy. There's car parking here. Okay, got my entrance ticket. I'm following the canyon trail, I think. Well, just now, we're still just going to like the main car park. I thought this was the car park. I don't know, but anyway, that's where you buy your ticket. There's also a toilet there. Yeah, welcome to the national park. So I asked for like some route advice, and the girl was just like, how long do you want to spend there? And I'm like, I'm in no rush. All day. I should have been here at 6 a.m. I want to be here all day, or as long as it takes to see some beautiful nature. So I'm currently on the Education Trail, which is a chill little trail. I think it's like perfect for anyone kind of thing. And I believe it takes us to the main car park and the actual start.
far seen like 2 people on this little part of the trail, but there is a road there going up to the other main car park for the more difficult hikes and climbing, because there's a lot of climbing here. That's what people also come here for.
Along the education trail, there are information boards and picnic tables, making it easy to stop, take a break, and learn a little bit more about the park. So this is the end of the education trail, but it feels a little more like the beginning. This is where the main car park is and where Paklenica really starts to show off. From here, the main hiking trails and climbing routes begin, with canyon views all around.
So I've walked almost 4 kilometers, and now we're at the proper cool start bit.
The 2-hour route is the one I'm taking. And just up here, there's a little map to help guide you on the trails, so you can see where you're going before you start.
Okay, so my plan is to do A to B and hopefully to C. Can you see it? So this route. That is the intention. And we'll see if that's what we do. It goes up to, I think that goes up to the hut. There's a little thing here. It's not meant to be too difficult. It says like 2 hours. But yeah, I've already been like walking for maybe an hour, because I like walk from the town. Obviously it's different if you drive here. But that's good. We're here for a day of walking.
Now we're really at the start of the main trail. By the way, this is the most popular day walk route which I'm going to show you. And just look around. Already, the limestone cliffs are so impressive. The scenery really is stunning right from the start.
So the first part was all quite a little bit of a climb. Like, got a bit hot and sweaty. But now we've got a beautiful little easy part. How chill, and in amongst the trees. Nice way to cool off. Okay, I can 100% confirm that coming here was an amazing idea. Like, I'd never heard of this park, and then I kind of was like looking on Google Maps and I saw it, and then I gave it a little Google, and there's some stuff I still couldn't find as much as on some other things to do in Croatia. You know, I feel like not everyone comes here. It's not as touristy, like it's still popular, but wow, I don't know why. Because it's amazing. I mean, I'm literally just walking through some trees and rocks right now, but yeah. Gonna start climbing again. Let's go.
If you wanted, you could head off here to the Ramići cave, but I'm sticking to the main trail today.
Okay, so I've just passed a little part where it's like a cut off for the cave, and you can do cave tours. I think you do have to pay, it's only open at certain hours. Anyway, we're gonna keep going and head to a hut. There's some people watching me now. Maybe I'll stop. I got scared, I got nervous.
And here's me just vibing on the trails. Don't forget just how fun solo hiking can be.
I filled up my water, and it's like cold water. So guys, like, don't stress it too much if you drink all of your water, because you can get fresh water here on the trail. And then there were these donkeys. I heard of these bells, and then these donkeys came down, and I was just like, what's going on? And they're obviously carrying stuff down from the mountains, but I just didn't expect these donkeys to just appear. And then one came and like had a little drink from the water fountain, and yeah, just having a great time, to be honest. Going this way.
Made it to the Laura-Jayne forest cottage.
It's like a little cafe and a little toilet spot here, which is amazing when you're this far into a little walk.
the menu. And if you don't feel like walking too far on your visit to the national park, you could even make this your endpoint, a nice little finish to the hike. Oh, by the way, make sure you bring some cash in case you want to buy something.
Look, there's actually some water now. So it said it's only around 40 minutes to walk to the hut. And I'm excited because I'm so hungry. And I told myself I'm going to have lunch when I get there. But I also don't want to use the hut because then it means it's the end of my walk. But it's not, I still have to walk all the way back. Yeah. There's so much more water up here. And there's this couple with a dog who keep like, I'll be walking and then I'll stop because I'm like, oh, this is pretty. And then they'll overtake, and then I'll overtake, and they'll overtake, and they'll overtake. And this has been going on since the beginning of the hike. But anyway, they have a dog, and the dog was like having the time of its life in the water down here. It was obviously very hot. It was very cute though. He was just like splashing around like crazy.
I honestly couldn't believe how quiet it was out here. It was pretty nice. It felt like a peaceful, hidden side of Croatia away from the tourist hotspots. Whoops, and there goes my phone. Okay, let's keep going. These beech forests are actually on the UNESCO World Heritage List. Pretty cool, right? After a bit more walking, finally made it to Paklenica Mountain Lodge. This is around 6 kilometers from the main entrance, or about 7.5 if you include the education trail. This mountain hut offers a nice little place to stop along the trail, and again, you could end your hike here. I do walk a little further, as I'll show you in a minute, but this is also a popular place with hikers for an overnight stay if they want to spend multiple days hiking in the park. Not quite ready to turn back just yet because I was having way too much fun. I decided to continue a bit further to the villages of Ramići and Parići. So first I headed to Ramići. There is a cute little cafe here and the views are just lovely, so you could totally stop here if you wish. Then I made it to Parići, which ended up being my last stop before heading back the way I came. The cafe here is a bit more basic than the one in Ramići, but it's still a nice little spot with super beautiful views.
Actually, some like tables and stuff down there at the mountain lodge. But I really feel like this is the perfect little lunch spot. So I've got my ham and salami roll. I actually have 2 of them because I thought I'd make it hungry. And my crisps and beautiful nature. It's perfect.
After having my little picnic, it was time to head back to the main entrance, just following the route that I'd taken.
I tried to show you this earlier, but I messed up and didn't actually film it. So here is the water you can get en route. And you know what? It's cold. Like I drank 1 bowl of this, but come back for more.
On the way back to the entrance, I was just so glad I had come to spend the day here. 10 out of 10 decision. Also, coming here solo was extra amazing. It made it so relaxing, and I just had all the time to take all of the beautiful nature in and just really enjoy it. Like, I literally didn't even listen to any music during this hike, which is a bit crazy for me. As you saw in the video, the trails are very well maintained, making them easy to enjoy even if you are solo like I was, or if you're not such an experienced hiker. That said, do of course come prepared. Remember to bring proper shoes and water and snacks and anything else that you might need out there. Okay, I made it back to the entrance, but don't worry, my hiking day was not quite over yet. I was not ready for it to be. So I headed back towards town along the education trail, And from that trail, I still had one extra little climb to tackle. So let's head to a gorgeous viewpoint to finish off the day in Paklenica National Park. The short climb is totally worth it. The views up here are amazing.
So now I'm at this little viewpoint, which I didn't know if I was actually going to come to. I saw the sign for it on the walk this morning, but I thought I'll leave it till the end if I still have time. And there's still sun in the sky, and therefore there's still time, even though I had walked almost 19 kilometres by that point, now over 19. We have the mountains behind me and the sea right in front of me, and it is beautiful. I'm very happy here. Mountains, sea.
I had the best solo hiking day, but it was finally time to say goodbye to the national park. I made it back in town just in time for the most perfect sunset. Definitely add Paklenica to your Croatia trip.